Hi,
afternoon.
Louis.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, Rotarian Kino.
Hey, Rotarian Mr. Miller, and all the great Rotarians of the Nassau Club.
Welcome on board, my brother. Welcome on board.
So, DG Louis, is Amanda with you?
No, she is not.
Oh, we only get half the package today.
She is around, so if she come, I'm going to call her.
Okay, great. It's nice to see you, man. Looking forward to next year and actually having a real district conference.
Yes, yes, I prepared for that already.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I saw there's a lot going on.
You saw the video already for that?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, we went on to look at hotel reservations and things, but when I looked, it wasn't actually up yet.
Yeah, that's true because the hotel, they say with the pandemic, they don't want to release it yet. So I hope by end of the month, we get so far that we can do that.
Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah, we're coming. You're gonna have an avalanche of people, I think, man.
Everybody's so anxious to travel now.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. I mean, I miss all my friends from the Caribbean, you know. I haven't seen anyone for so long. And I know everyone was hoping we'd be able to get together this year in the Bahamas. And then that didn't work out either. So I'm hungry for meeting my friends.
Yeah, I hope I can be ready for you all coming to St. Martin.
I'm sure it will be. It's going to be awesome.
All right, can we call the meeting to order, please?
Oh,
And-
boy, it's on.
President says,
All right, Rotary Club of Nassau, it's my pleasure to welcome my fellow Rotarians and guests to the second meeting in this Rotary year. We have as moderator today where is that? Mr. Wayne. Wayne, are you ready?
Maxine, I think it is, eh?
Pardon?
The moderator day is Maxine, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's Maxine today.
Go ahead,
All right.
Maxine.
All right. Can we have a Rotary Grace, please? Rotarian Tamika.
Our Father who art in heaven, may we from the memories of this hour derive inspiration that will be helpful to us as individuals and as members of Rotary. Sorry. 1 second, I do apologize, it got cut off. Okay, I'll start again. Our Father who art in heaven, may we from the memories of this hour derive inspiration that will be helpful to us as individuals and as members of Rotary. May it go with us in our daily walks of life and make us worthy of thy blessing. We ask in thy name, amen.
Is Maxine online?
Yes, Maxine is here, sir.
All
Mr.
right.
President.
Sorry about that, you can take over.
No problem. Thank you, Mr. President. And thank you, Rotarian Tamika. We'll now have Rotarian Roshan with the loyal toast to the Queen and the Commonwealth. Is Rotarian Roshan in? Okay. If not, we'll toast a toast to the Queen and to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Queen, Commonwealth of Bahamas.
Queen and the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
There you are. Thank you very much. Rotarian Wayne Miller will now come with the welcome of Rotarians, visiting Rotarians, and guests. Rotarian Wayne.
Very much. Thank you very much, Rotarian Maxine. Good afternoon to all. I trust and hope all of you had a wondrous and splendiferous time this holiday weekend. I trust and pray that you were able to go and enjoy our sun, our sand, and our sea, and get your feet wet and your toes deep in the sand, those beautiful sand out there in our wonderful waters. And we trust that everyone is doing pretty fine at this time. Today is going to be another exciting day, another day where we're going to be able to be blessed from all of us today. And we want to thank God for all of them, and all of you who have joined us this morning. You know, as we try to get right in here and delve in here to lighten the moment a bit, I just wish to share a little story. You know, I once heard of this kindergarten teacher. You know, she was walking around a classroom as the students were drawing pictures. She came across this little girl who was drawing a picture, and she asked her, "My dear, what are you drawing?" And the little girl said, "I'm drawing a picture of God." And the teacher said, "My dear, honey, no one knows how God really looks." Without missing a beat, the little girl retorted, "They will now." So we all now in a soon short minute get to find and know what God looks like by our presentations and our presence here today. Okay, good. So moving straight along, we want to welcome all of our visiting Rotarians. Do we have any visiting Rotarians here with us this morning or this afternoon?
Yes, Sharia Adley, Rotary Club of Nassau Sunrise.
Okay, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Would you like to say a word or two? A word of welcome?
Yeah, just happy to be here.
And
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're glad to have you here, and trust that you enjoy your time.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm Melanie Spence Cartwright, Rotary Nassau Sunrise, but I am presently on leave. I was the Youth Services Director for the past 2 years. And like I said, when I joined, I've been taking a very keen interest in your club. So it's very good to be here.
Good. Welcome, welcome, indeed, welcome. We're glad to have you here. We're glad to have you. Any, you want to make any comments, remarks, any comments?
Like I said, I'm on leave. So I guess you'll be seeing me a lot more, visiting your meetings, and hopefully even get involved.
And we look forward to that. We look forward to that. Many hands make the load light.
Yes.
So we thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Do we have any more visiting Rotarians? Okay, do we have any guests of the Rotarians? Any Rotarians that would have invited guests to be a part of our meeting this afternoon?
I have 2 guests on here, Sergeant.
Yes.
Soon not to be guests. Please welcome Sophia Walker and Namiko Miller.
Hello.
Okay, hello, hello, hello. Well, it's glad to have you both here. Glad to have you both here as guests of Sheila, and I'm quite sure you would be inducted in short order.
Thank you.
Because if anyone else can do it, she can do it.
Very short order, they're being inducted today.
Ah,
Yes,
good, excellent. And that's shorter than we ever could imagine. We look forward to hearing
Good
your
afternoon,
remarks.
Rotarians. I have a guest.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So visiting today, my guest is Mr. Randy Rule, and Randy is the former Bahamas Consul General to Atlanta. So we have a diplomat visiting today.
Good. Mr. Rule, we're glad to have you here, and we trust that you'll find that this meeting is one of some lively and provocative things that you will be able to get involved with. And we trust that you will, join us, and you're so joined. Any words you wish to say to us today? Any words or you wish to impart with us today?
Good afternoon, all. It's certainly a pleasure to be here, and I'm thankful for the invitation and look forward to getting involved as much as possible.
And thank you so much. We will have plenty of things for you to do. This is an active club. This is a busy club, and we are doers in this club. And we're going to make sure keep you all engaged in various projects that President Mike will come with in short order.
Yes, and good afternoon. This is
Yes.
Rotarian Catherine. I have a guest today. His name is Jamal Cash, joining us today, and he actually saw my photograph on our board of directors. The board of directors photograph. He saw my picture on it, and he asked me if I was in Rotary, and I told him yes, and he said he was interested. So he's here with us today. So can you welcome Jamal Cash?
Yes, welcome, Jamal Cash. Wow, what a powerful testimony, Catherine. What a powerful testimony. And I guess that's what the Rotary is all about. Someone just can come in and just, see a photo and just want to be a part of that group, because I guess you looked very bubbly and you looked excited and you look energetic on the photo. Jamal, you want to say a word or two to us?
Good afternoon, all. I want to say thank you to Madam Russell for sending me the invitation. I was curious about what Rotary was all about, and just from speaking to her, I was excited to sign up and take some time my lunch break to go in a little conference room or lunch break room to just sign on to find out more about this meeting. So thank you, glad to be here.
Thank you very much, Jamal. We look forward to seeing you at some more of our meetings, and we look forward for your full participation as we move forward. Now, moving quickly, are there anyone else before we move on?
There are two guests of past President Stephen, Yvette Williams and Alandra Russell, both of whom are going to be inducted today. So last time they're guests as well.
Yes, thank you so much. And we look forward to hearing from them later on as we move forward in the program. Thank you so much, and you indeed welcome. And I trust and hope that you all feel welcome now as we move forward. Are there any apologies?
We also have Ms. Gina Bethel, Gina Bethel and Crystal Roll visiting with us. They are also guests of past President Stephen. Also joining us today is Cornell Williams, Dolores Williams. They're guests of Yvette, Bain Williams. And I've noted that Katrina Wells is in as well, and she's a guest of Mr. Christopher Roberts.
Okay, beautiful. So we have a lot of guests in today. Any of our guests, we give you a minute. You want to just chime in and just maybe just say a word of welcome? Any one of our guests?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Gina Marie Bethel. I'm glad to be here and excited about the future initiatives that we have going on.
Man, thank you so much. We're glad to have you too. Welcome. Anyone else?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rotarian Miguelina Penn from Cat Island, the branch of Cat Island. Glad to be here today. And sorry I'm late.
Okay. Cat Island is in the house. Welcome, Cat Island. Welcome, Cat Island.
Thank you so much.
Continue to do well down there, man. We're glad to have you aboard. Really glad to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Rotarians. My name is Lynette Taylor, and I'm with the Rotary Club of Grand Cayman.
Oh, Grand Cayman, good. Welcome. We are so happy to have you way down in Grand Cayman, beautiful island.
Actually, I'm in Nassau.
Oh, you're doing
I'm in Nassau, but my membership is with.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you. Glad to have you nonetheless. I'm quite sure that you'll bring many of the experiences from Grand Cayman here to our club here in Nassau. Okay, if there are no one else, any apologies from Rotarians? Any apologies?
I think past President Stephen is off the island.
Yes, past President Stephen is traveling.
Thank you so much for that, President Mike. I have apologies for Darren Bain. He may be running late.
Okay, Darren running late. Okay, good. He normally is here. Okay, if there be no more apologies, Madam Treasurer, You know, we asked last week for everyone to be wearing something national, some national color, some national symbol. Now, as I scan around, I don't see much people with being patriotic today. Do we have any? We don't have any patriotic people in the house today?
You see me, Wayne? I followed instructions.
I tell you that. Oh, beautiful, Chantel. Beautiful, beautiful. That is excellent. That is excellent.
I was born in Princess Margaret. Does that count? Like, I feel like that's patriotic enough. I don't know.
No. You gotta have something on, man.
I see Joan in her patriotic.
Yeah, I've got on aqua. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, yes, I see that. And you can have on your little pin and your ties and so forth. So those Rotarians who do not have their pin on, of course, a fine will be levied to you. And for those of you who do not have on any aquamarine, yellow or black, a fine will be levied to you. This is the height of patriotism, okay? We gotta support our country, the Bahamas, the one and only. So the month of July is that. Good. So we want to thank you so much. Thank you so much. And moving straight on now, we'll turn it over to our President Mike, who will bring remarks and announcements.
I must admit, Wayne, I have to throw $5 in there.
Isn't it true? Awesome.
Some brief remarks and announcements. There was an omission last week with regards to the board. I forgot to mention that our pick Sheila, she is our club trainer, and as such, she holds a position on the club board. Last Thursday, we had a training conducted for the Satellite Club of Cat Island. We have 8 confirmed members and another prospective 3. And plans are underway for the formal on-island induction. We'll have a group of club members travel maybe for a 2-day trip and get that club officially off the ground. One last point, I want to have the RCN family offer some special prayers for Bert Duncanson. He's past President Delisa's father, and he's going through some special medical challenges at present. All right, I'll turn it back over to you, Wayne.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We'll now have our club secretary, Rotarian Chantel Nesbitt, with her special announcements, notices.
Hey, good afternoon again, Rotarians. So my report for this afternoon is very brief, just 3 or 4 announcements. So the first announcement for those of you who haven't picked up your Rotary Cup yet, remember they are at the sign man. They were issued during the changeover. So if you were not present, make sure you go and pick up your cup. I saw a photo was placed in the chat the other day. There's another reminder, so please go and collect them. You can reach out to Rotarian Jonathan. He can let you know about the cups and picking them up, okay? For Club Runner, you know, Sheila and Joan have been reminding us to do this, but again, as we're getting into this new Rotary year, we do find that there's some information missing. So please do go on to Club Runner. You can edit, change your photo, when you check your personal information, make sure your email is correct, or your birthday is in there so we don't miss your birthday celebration, okay? You also want to check your phone contacts, make sure that they are correct and up to date. Also on the Rotary page, you want to just confirm that all your information is filled in for your classification, you know, just make sure that all that information is there on Club Runner. We also have some ads on Club Runner these are the current ads. This is a new Rotary year, so just a reminder that these need to be renewed if you're still interested in sponsoring. The treasurer is preparing the invoices that should be going out shortly. And also if anyone else in the club, any of our new members, any of our visitors, if anyone else wants to have a sponsorship on our Club Runner page, please do reach out to us and we will make sure I get the invoice to you, okay? I think the treasurer may have a little bit more about that. And just for correspondence, I had put this in our club chat, but Volunteer Bahamas is still looking for persons to assist with the vaccine rollout. There are persons who are coming to register, and they've also started the second dose. So there is a meeting that's happening tonight at 7:30. Our very own Rotarian PAG Lindsay Cancino, he's very involved with this initiative. So if we can sign up and support friends and family, we can have them all come and support so that we can have persons sign up to assist and get this vaccine rolled out. Additional I will turn it over to Rotarian Anita now, because we do have an update on Natario Brown. He is the toddler who requires assistance following the Eye Expo. So Rotarian Anita, I'll turn it over to you now.
Good afternoon to all. Yes, the update for Rotarian Brown, I guess, if those that don't know of him, we had the expo in March, and we discovered this little toddler, 2 years old, during the vision examination to have a lot of corneal scarring secondary to a fungal infection, which is now affecting his vision. So from then we sent him off to the government clinic, and we had him examined by the doctor there that is recommending a corneal transplant to be able to allow him to see again. From that, we actually tried to get the social services involved, and they are willing to help because he would need actually he needs consultation first, and then he needs, from the consultation, he will be provided with the cost amount for the surgery itself. Social services will be helping out on the surgery itself, but they are not going to be able to help out with the consultation fees. Since then, we have gotten in contact with Bascom Palmer, and he has an appointment scheduled, well, 2 appointments scheduled for the 20th at Bascom Palmer for consultation. One with a pediatric ophthalmologist and the other one with a pediatric corneal specialist. Right now, I do have Rhonda LeBlanc, who partnered with us during that Vision Expo to provide the frames and lenses. She's on the ground working in Miami to get the last logistics ready. Jamal Davis, our past president, was able to ensure that mother and son have their documents and will be able to travel on the 20th. Now we're on the ground working to try and get accommodation, hotel accommodation. Rhonda will be calling Bascom Palmer on my behalf to find out time-wise how long he will need to be there. The appointment is Tuesday, so I know he'll have to travel on Monday, and we're seeing if he'll be able to travel back into Nassau Wednesday or Thursday. Rhonda has also will be volunteering her time on the other side to pick him up and the mother up to take them to wherever we have accommodations for. So it is actually next week, so we definitely will need the support of trying to also get tickets, because we haven't done that as yet, to be able to provide tickets for mother and child, and also accommodations. Transportation sounds like it will be taken care of if Rhonda does that. And then I guess food vouchers or whatever for the consultation. From that, actually, we'll get the information based on when and how much the surgery will be. And then we will go back to social services to see the amount that they will pick up. And if we have to do anything else, I will keep you informed.
Thank you. So that's it for me, Maxine. Back over to you.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Chantal, and thank you even more Rotarian, Anita, for that update. It reminds me of this year's theme, Serve to Change Lives. And that's why we're all in Rotary, and that should be our motive. And, you know, one life at a time, this young man getting his sight restored, that's going to make a difference for him for the rest of his life. And so I commend you. So now for the treasurer's report, we will call our club treasurer, Rotarian Sandra Walker, to give her report.
Good afternoon, all. I'd like to start off with what Wayne Miller said last week. When we think about is it the truth? If you were not wearing your badges, then do remember to happily give something in that regard. So we just put that aside there when it comes to you paying your fines, okay? So the RCN's premium policy for the public liability has been paid already for this year at J.S. Johnson. And then we have, as July marked the beginning of the new RCN financial year, I'd like to firstly thank all of those that have already paid their annual membership dues and expenses for the Rotary year 2021-2022. And those that have not done so already, I encourage you to pay in full, or you can do half payments of $200. So it's either the $400 or the $200. You can take advantage of that opportunity to pay in halves the installments. That's the two options. Either you pay halves of the 200 or the full 400. After the, well, I've already done in our group, sent the club invoice that'll indicate the breakdown of that distribution of the $400, so you know how that's going along, where that's being distributed. And I've provided you with a Royal Bank account. It's 05625-242-8100 for those who are in the position to take notes. Otherwise, it's already in our group chat. I've put it there, and you've noticed probably those who are toggling between the group chat, Joan messaging there to say not today. That doesn't apply for your payments, by the way. That's a kind support of me behind the scenes. So already want to thank Jones for that, answering a side note on that. But above that, you will see the account number and the distribution of where your funds will be allocated. What you can do is once you've made that payment, you just send myself an advisory. Some of you have already been sending Joan or the secretary an advisory whenever you credit that bank account. Your membership dues help with each service over self-initiative, and of course, the sustainability of RCN as a whole. Thank you for your usual cooperation, and I'm looking forward to a very rewarding new year. That's it for now.
Thank you, Madam Treasurer, Rotarian Sandra. Past President Sheila will now come to introduce DG Lewis.
Thank you, Maxine. Sorry, I'm having some internet connection issues here, so if I cut out, you know why. DG Louis Wever hails from St. Martin and originally from Curacao, where he was born and raised. He had his first job there when he worked with an electrical contractor for 10 years. His interest and capacity in that field caused him to leave for Holland, where he went to study with Siemens, first in Holland and then in Germany. When Louis returned to Curacao, he returned as project manager for Philips in the Caribbean. It was while working for Philips in St. Martin that he fell in love with the island and its people and decided to move there. He subsequently became an entrepreneur and founded his own electrical company, Payless Electric NV, which is now a well-established company. A passionate Rotarian, Louis Wever is known for his dedication to Rotary and a never-ending commitment to humanitarian service. Louis has been a Rotarian for over 19 years, having joined the Rotary Club of St. Martin Mid-Isle on December the 12th, 2002. He held several positions in his club, including Vocational Services Director, Club Secretary, Sergeant at Arms, Disaster Manager, and Greeter. He held the position of club president twice, in 2006 to 2007 and 2010 to 11. He has also held the post of Assistant District Governor, District 7020, for 3 years in 2007 to 2010, and again in 2015 to 2016. Louis is a great supporter of the Rotary Foundation and is a sustaining member, a member of the Paul Harris Society, and a Level 8 Paul Harris Fellow. He is well known in District 7020 and is a certified discussion leader for the Rotary Leadership Institute Sunshine Division. Louis is married to Rotarian Amanda N. Storm, his wife for 46 years. Amanda supports Louis in all of his Rotary endeavors and is a Level 2 Paul Harris Fellow. Louis and Amanda have 2 children, Ronald and Christopher. Both children are Paul Harris Fellows. Louis is known for his engaging personality. One of his hobbies is meeting people. He speaks 4 languages, Dutch, Papiamento, English, and Spanish. He also enjoys dancing, walking, and running, and he has participated in various marathons. Fellow members and guests, please help me to welcome DG Louis Wever, who will be conducting the induction of our new members.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians. This is Louis speaking. Everybody can hear me?
Yes, that's fine, Louis.
Okay. So today we're going to induct, I understood, 5 new members. So can we have the names of the new members?
We have Yvette Dean Williams, Alandra Russell, Christopher Roberts, Namiko Miller, and Sophia Walker.
Okay, so all 5 new members, they are ready for this occasion. So we are so excited that you have chosen to become a part of our Rotary family, and your initial attention to our activities can grow deeper and more meaningful. The Rotary organization has long and amazing history. We are constantly innovating and becoming relevant to our changing environment, and looking forward to your leadership and advice that we craft our vision. We invite you to provide feedback as you learn more about the amazing work we do in our 6 areas of focus: fellowship, fun, leadership, development opportunities. You are strongly encouraged to consult with your mentor. You join committee so you can always remain engaged. There is a great deal to learn about this very large organization, and we want you to regularly learn about the areas that could be particular interest to you, so you become mutually satisfying to you. We encourage you to involve your family and friends in all our activities as well. We have several conference learning developments day so that we increase your Rotary knowledge and engagement. We are very flexible in our approach and want your regular feedback and what we can change after improving organization, networking, fellowship, and getting engaged and in the leadership of your club is available as you see to fit. You are welcome to attend any local and international Rotary Club, which means interesting and exciting way to meet new friends and experience other culture. You will learn more guidance, principle, vision, and our 4-way test, which embody our culture and is guiding lights in our activities. You have been invited to join us in this journey and want to help you identify your passion and area of interest. We believe that you are the gift to fit in our club and want you to become you, to welcome you to the Rotary Club of Nassau, fellow Rotarians. Please welcome our 5 new Rotary members to our family, and please come forward to congratulate.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to the RCN family.
So now somebody has to do the pinning. I will watching.
Unfortunately, we can't do that, DG Louis. We can't do it virtually, so we'll have to deal with that later.
Okay. So later, you're all going to get your pin. But be proud, Rotarians. Wear your pin everywhere you go. You never know how good experience you will get wearing your pin. I will tell you, I had good experience. I will tell you, once I went to Miami, by the immigration, the officer saw my pin. He said my father was Rotarian. He stamped my passport and everything in 1 second. So I went through. So you see, it has benefits too.
Wonderful. Maxine.
Thank you very much, DG Louis. Thank you very much, and welcome to the Rotary Club of Nassau, to Rotarians Namiko, Sophia, Rotarian Yvette, Rotarian Christopher, and Rotarian Alandra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so now Rotarian Darren Bain will come to introduce our speaker for today. Rotarian Darren.
Hello. This is not Darren, but I do have the introduction for the speaker, though, if that'll work.
Darren Chantal.
All right, good afternoon again, and welcome to our new Rotarians. So happy to have you joining us. So Nadia Bain is one of our very own members and serves as the club administration director. She's wife, mother of 2, and entrepreneur. Nadia is the HR partner at Service Culture, which provides management consultancy to MSMEs. Sorry, you can explain that one, hopefully during your presentation, Nadia. Other entrepreneurs, corporations, and individuals. Please join me in welcoming Rotarian Nadia Bain to discuss Visualize Your Goals.
Thank you for having me. And it is amazing to share a stage with the newly minted DG Louis Wever. We're excited. We're very excited to have you. So excited that I included you in my presentation and you don't even know it yet. So today we're going to be talking about visualizing our goals. It is July. It is a new Rotary year. We have new team members, and today we even have new members of our club. So this is an exciting occasion for us. So today all we'll be talking about is some visualization tools. We're going to learn how to think smarter, and we're going to come up with our action plans, okay? So the first thing that I want to show you, DG Louis, is that DG Louis in his July message quoted Harriet Tubman, where it says that every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and to change the world. DG Louis, do you want to share why that quote was so important to you?
Yeah, because you know, in life, everybody is important. Every idea is important. Many times people say it cannot happen, but everything can happen. Do your effort and put your dream to work.
Thank you so much. That is it. Thank you so much. All right. So we're going to talk about visualizing our goals. We're going to talk about starting with a dream. And so the first thing that I would like for you to do, if your cameras are off, I guess you get away, but if your cameras are on, you're going to close your eyes and we are going to have a visualization exercise. So if we're closing our eyes, if we can picture the Sidney Poitier Bridge. For those of you who are not familiar with the Bahamas, it's a bridge from New Providence to Paradise Island, right? And it's a quadruple lane bridge with two sidewalks for pedestrians to go walking or just to traverse, right? So we have a bridge. Can everybody picture the bridge? Yes? Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
So we're picturing the bridge. Our eyes are closed. And so I want you to picture an elephant on that bridge. I'm talking about a big, beautiful gray elephant. The ears are flapping. The tail is just swinging from side to side. The trunk is majestic and the strong tusks are there. Can everybody picture that elephant on top of that bridge? I'm not
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good.
Yes.
Now we have that picture of one elephant on top of that bridge. Let's picture a few more. Let's put 10 elephants on top of that bridge. Can we see? 10? Thank you. DG is already concerned. Can we picture 10 elephants on top of that bridge? That is amazing. Listen, no, we have to, there's going to be some problems. There's going to be some challenges that are going to be occurring because of this. So we have, the cars can't go anywhere. So I can already hear the cars honking. Okay. The elephants are perturbed because they don't know how they got up there. So there's going to be some trumpeting happening there. Okay, the pedestrians are running away. I can see it. I can see it. And open your eyes and put it in the chat if you can see it for me. Say, I can see it. So now we have to think about the weight of the elephants on this bridge. Is this bridge structurally sound to handle that capacity? What are we going to have to do in terms of getting maybe policemen or persons? Sheila may be able to help us with some persons who can help us with the animals and get them safely off of this bridge. So we're now already starting to put some plans in place. And as simple as it was, although it's a bit of an absurd example, we could see elephants on the bridge. And when we see it, we are able to make it real. And then we're able to start putting some things in place to help the situation to be resolved. And that's what we want to do with our dreams and our goals and our visions. Once we're able to see it, we're able to do it, okay? So the next thing that we want to go through is some tools that we use to see our goals, to see it. So I am a firm believer of vision boards. Anybody else is a believer of vision boards? Put it in the chat if you use it. Let us know, okay? So I use vision boards. I've been using vision boards for a few years now. And a vision board is a collage of images and words representing a person's wishes or goals intended to serve as inspiration or motivation, right? I've been using vision boards since about 2017. And so how it goes is this. Back then when they did it, we sat down, a group of us, we wrote out our visions, we wrote out our goals and everything. And we took newspapers and magazines and we went and we clipped those newspapers and magazines and said, okay, this house represents the house that I want. This person in a suit represents the career representation that I want. You know, this dog is a dog that I like. This money represents the financial gain that I would hope to receive. And we put it all on a poster and you put it on your fridge or maybe on your bureau, somewhere where you're going to see it often, because the goal is to see it. And once you're able to see it, it's going to be at the forefront of your mind. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to do it. And so we have evolved a little bit with digital vision boards where we're able to snip some photos from Pinterest or our favorite website, and we put it all together in a Word document or a presentation, whatever it is. You could save it as a picture and put it on your cell phone, but vision boards are effective tools that persons use to see their vision and to capture that vision and not forget it, you know? And so then you also have persons who are more proficient. They want to write it down. They want to have their to-do lists, and to-do lists have the same goals, but it's a more day-to-day application. So let's say that I want to make I have these things that I have to do today, and I make out this list, and I make this list. Now, granted, on your to-do list, you may not accomplish everything on your to-do list, but more often than not, you are going to knock off a few of those things on your to-do list because it's at the forefront of your mind. You're already considering what you need to do and what you'd like to complete. And if you don't do it today, you're going to put the unfinished items on the top of your to-do list for tomorrow. So because you're going to see it again, and you already know at the end of the day, whereas if you didn't create the list and you would have forgotten it, now you're going to say, no, this is at the forefront and this needs to happen tomorrow. And it can. And so we're using vision boards, we're using to-do lists. I believe in affirmations. Now I've started to use affirmations on the back of my vision boards. So what's an affirmation? It's a positive statement that can help you to overcome self-sabotaging or negative thoughts. Affirmations are in present tense. They are statements like, I am financially responsible. I am calm. I am able to handle whatever comes my way. And so you can use these affirmations and get specific as it relates to what it is that you're dreaming about. I am going to come in contact with the person that can help me to get my house. I am about to get my promotion. Okay, so you want to have your dream and you want to say it. Your body doesn't even know whether or not you're lying to yourself, you know. It believes everything that you tell it. So the least that we can do is speak positively, and our body listens to it. We get a little metaphysical there, and we're able to actualize more of our visions. So what does this have to do with the Rotary New Year? So I'm going to show you what it has to do. So we're going to get into SMART goals. We're already taking our plans, we're seeing them, we're seeing our dreams, we have our vision, we've laid it out. We're going to turn that vision into a plan, right? So we're going to turn it into a SMART goal. So if you haven't heard about SMART goals, a SMART goal is something that is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. Okay, so this is how we're going to turn our plans into reality. So I'm going to put myself as an example here. All right, so the Rotary Club of Nassau, along with many other clubs, have their goals for the years, right? I'm the club administration director. And so one of my goals, one of the ways that I'd like to think smarter, my goal is to run a well-organized, effective, and interesting club meeting. Who believes I can do it? You can put it in the chat. I may not listen.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Thank you. I love it. So that is one way of looking at it, right? Run a well-organized, effective, and interesting club meeting. But how do we know if this club meeting is actually really well organized, or it's effective, or if it's interesting? If you don't make your goals smart, or your dreams smart, or your vision smart, there it's pretty subjective. You know, you may be swayed by one person's measure or another person's measure. But if we put it into the SMART way, we're able to actually get our thoughts and organized and set strategic plans. So the SMART way. S, what do you specifically want to accomplish? So this one way, the well-organized, effective, and interesting club meeting, we can break that down into at least 3 targets, right? So I'll start with 1. I want to make sure that it's well organized. And then to be organized, I want to plan meetings 1 month in advance. That is a good goal. Listen, that's what Chantel did. I'm following her blueprint. So how can I measure success? That's what the M is for, measuring our goals. So the calendar will be submitted for review at a set date every month. So I know if this date comes and I don't submit the calendar, then I am not hitting the goal that I'd like to hit. So do you have a specific skills required to achieve the goal? Yes, yes, I have the requisite organizational and administrative skills. And so we're rolling. We're doing good. We have, this is achievable. This is attainable. So let's say R, relevant. Why am I setting this goal now? Well, it aligns with the overall strategic plan of the club. And so you want to make sure that what you're doing is relevant for what you're supposed to be doing right now. We want to have a vision and we want to execute it. We want to make sure that it is applicable, right? And it's making sense for our situation right now. So yes, we are helping the club to move and to achieve its strategic plans, right? And also, what is the deadline? Is it realistic? So we're time sensitive now. So the deadline is at the end of each month. That's what I want to set for myself. So flexibility, though, has to be allowed. But when we have things like this beautiful induction, or there's something happening in our society right now that we must address and we want to pivot so that we can remain relevant. And so when I look at it, it goes from, okay, you need to run a well-organized, effective, and interesting club meeting to, okay, these are the specific targets that I need to hit in order to make my dream happen. And this way can be applied to so many other areas of our lives. So if you look at it, right, we can apply, oh, my slide is missing. We can apply this plan to our lives. We can apply this to, let's say, our families. I want to spend more time with my family. So you're saying, I want to spend more time with my family. That's my dream. So I would say, okay, what does spending more time look like? Okay, I want to spend more time with my husband and my children. All right. I want to make sure that they are smiling more often. I can see that happening. I will do this by spending an extra hour with them outside of talking about homework in school. I will make sure that we have date nights. I will make sure that we have maybe a family night incorporated. It's relevant because this is something that is important to me, and I want to see the progress in my family life. And it is realistic and timely, and we can make sure that it happens maybe once or twice a month. That is one way of taking a dream, a vision, and instead of just seeing it, we're going to plan it so that we can turn around and do it. And so now we're creating our action plan. We got a plan in place. We made it smart. We saw it. It's happening. Sometimes it's not best if we do it by ourselves. Somebody drop it in the chat. Who likes to do it by themselves? Who thinks they are Superman and Superwoman and they can do it by themselves? Let me know if that's me. You say that's me, let me know. I know it's me sometimes. My husband starts to sing Independent sometimes, and I'm like, you know what? You're not funny. But yes, so sometimes that's me. That is me. I like to be, okay, I like to do a lot of things by myself. And then at the end of the day, I know that I cannot. So I have to make sure that we have the right persons in our spheres to make sure that it's happening. So we want to get our resources and our tools. And so let's say it's for the club. We want to gather all of our tools and resources necessary, whatever applications that we need, whatever programs that we need. We want to make sure that we have our teams in place. Do you have the right club committees happening for you and supporting you, the right people with the right skill sets that'll help you achieve your goals? You know, you want to have the accountability measures. What measures will you put in place to ensure that you're keeping in line with your goal? You want to have certain checks and balances in place. You want to have certain people who will hold your feet to the fire. You know, you want to make sure that things are going to be done and done well. And you have to monitor your success. So if I want to make, no, DG. So if I want to make $100,000 at the end of the year, I want to say, okay, I want to monitor my progress. If at the middle of the year I haven't made $50,000, then we have to reevaluate our plans and our goals, right? So these are the things that are very important to do so that we can do it. We can see it, we can plan it, we can do it. Okay, so remember your goals are for yourself, you're for your family, you're for your career, and please apply it to your club as well. We here at the Rotary Club of Nassau appreciate all of our members who have all of the transferable skill sets that help us to set our goals and to exceed our goals. All right. And so I close out by putting focus on the presidential message, right? From July, from Shakar Mehta. He said, imagine the change that we as Rotary members can make when there are so many more of us, more people to care for others, more people to serve to change lives. Think of the impact we can have through grow more, do more. So his language is that of a dreamer, is that of a visionary, and we should adopt the same. So we should be able to visualize our goals. And so when we visualize our goals, we need to be able to see it, we need to plan it, and we need to be able to do it. Thank you so much.
It's amazing the type of talent we have in Rotary Club of Nassau. Wow. Rotarian Falia, would you please come now and thank our speaker formally for us?
Yes, thank you so much, Rotarian Nadia, for that very insightful and informative presentation. I am sure that everyone found that reminder very beneficial, you know, to now let's all put our tools in use, the vision boards, our to-do list, our affirmations, just so we can make our visions a reality. So we really appreciate that. And I guess, you know, no matter no matter how hard you may think your vision may seem, we all can accomplish it. So we thank you so much, Nadia, for that.
Thank you, Rotarian Falia. So now for our four-way test, which unites us and keeps us focused as Rotarians. We'll all get ready to go ahead with that. The four-way test. Of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And will it be fun? Thank you all. Thank you very, very, very much. So past President Lawrence Davis will come now with the Rotary toast. Are you unmuting, past President Lawrence?
Unmute. How is that?
Much better. We can hear you now.
Great. Then I ask you all to rise and let us have a toast to those of our guests and the ones who are here, the Rotarians who may be there. Let's join with Rotarians everywhere in a toast to Rotary all over the world. Rotary all over the world.
Rotary all over the world.
Thank you very much, past President Lawrence. You look quite sharp and you're using a new mug. And so those who don't have theirs need to get it in time for next week. So thank you all for being a great audience. I'll turn it over now to our president, Rotarian Michael Wilson, for the adjournment. Thank you.
Okay. Again, for President Mike, yet we want to just thank Nadia for wonderful, wonderful insight. I mean, it's so heartwarming that there is a way for us to be successful. Thanks so much, Nadia. And you explained that, I mean, right to the T.
and believe it. So we want to thank you. Join Rotarian Chantel.
All right, thanks, Wayne. So President Michael, as Wayne said, had to leave the meeting early, but he did want to extend some remarks. To those here. So the Rotary Club of Nassau, the induction of our newest group of members is complete. Please join me in welcoming Yvette, Alandra, Christopher, Namiko, and Sophia to our Rotary family. I am sure they will bring additional talents to this great organization as we progress to our supreme motto, service above self. Also, I would like to say a special thank you to DG for his attendance here today and performing the induction ceremony for our newest member. So that's remarks coming from President Michael. Did we lose Wayne?
Oh, yes, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay, I'm done, so you can adjourn when you're ready.
Okay, good. If there be any other announcements or any other comment at this time?
Maybe our new members would like to extend some greetings maybe before we leave.
Yes. Yes, and that's in order. That's in order. Yes, could we hear from our newer members? Please feel free to chime in and let us know your experience thus far, and then what your expectations are for the year moving forward.
Hi, this is Sophia. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
I just want to say I'm happy to be here, finally inducted into Rotary. It's been quite a journey, me and Sheila. She has helped me quite a bit to understand what Rotary is all about. I particularly enjoyed one of the last meetings that you had where everyone said it's all about family. So family and service, those two things are very important to me. So I'm happy to be a part of this Rotary Club. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Yes, anyone else?
Good afternoon. This is Yvette. I was first invited to a meeting last year when past President Stephen Dean, who was my neighbor, became president. But at the time, due to the pandemic and the lockdown and work, I was unable to attend. But I finally attended a meeting this year. And not only was I interested in Rotary, but after attending that meeting, I really liked the energy of the club. So I'm looking forward to working with you this Rotary year and beyond, and working on projects. And thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Yvette. We appreciate you, and we trust and pray that you will have a very good and exciting year. Anyone next?
Good afternoon. Go ahead, Namiko.
No, you can go ahead. You started before me. That's fine. Go ahead.
Listen, my grandmother beat me if she know I jump before a woman. Please talk before she come from the grave.
Oh, gee. Okay, let me go then. This is Namiko. I'm just happy to be a part of Rotary. I have a passion for giving back, especially with nonprofit organizations, and I wanted to find a way to give back ever since I came back from university, and I'm glad to be a part of Rotary. I am glad to be able to give back in any way, and I'm happy to share my talents with such a great group. I'm glad that I met Sheila in another committee that I sit with her on, and I'm just happy to be here.
Welcome, Namiko. And I notice you're a Miller, so we are family. Welcome, family. Welcome, family, and welcome to our bigger family, Rotary Club of Nassau. We're so glad to have you here, and we look forward to working with you through this year.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks so much.
You're
yes,
welcome.
Pastor Roberts.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy to be here. I want to thank Keno McCartney for the initial invitation. I think he and past President Stephen Dean have an ongoing argument as to whose guest I should have been. But nonetheless, I'm happy to be here. For a number of years, I had thought about becoming a part of Rotary, Kiwanis, anything along that line, because a lot of the work of what these organizations do, I have been doing for a while, though kind of as a loner, just attracting people to myself to do them. And so the interest in being a part of an organization like this has always been one. But we've just always been busy, tied up in other things, one thing to the next. And so we're glad now that we're able to make the time and set our schedules so that we can be a part of something like this. So I'm excited about what lies ahead, ready to work and get involved. Quite a number of people are friends I see already are a part of this particular club. And so we're excited about what lies ahead, and together, hopefully we can work together to make this all work. And I'm happy to be a part of the family.
And we are happy that you can join us as well and bring your great club, Rotary Club of Nassau. So we look forward to working with you. Thanks so much. Next.
I think we're only missing Alondra.
Alondra?
Hi.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, yes, thank you so much. I have a lot of children around me right now, but I am so happy to be a part of the organization. I thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity, first of all. It was always a goal that I had that I hadn't gotten to as yet, so I'm so happy to be able to accomplish this set goal, and looking forward to all the wonderful things that will occur that I can actually be a part of. So once again, thank you so very much.
Good. Thank you, Alondra. We appreciate you so much, and we look forward to working with you this coming year and being a part of the club. Are there any other comments? If there be no other comments, we now call this meeting to an adjournment. Okay, and if we want to, we could stay in the parking lot, like we used to say, and have a sidebar.
Sounds.
So anyone have any burning issues on their heart they wish to say at this time? Anything burning? Chantel?
I just want to say I'm very excited for DG Lewis to be here. Louis. How do I pronounce it? Teach me.
Louis.
Louis. Okay. I'll say it every time just like that. DG Louis. All right. We're very happy to have you.
Thank you. And I hope to come soon to visit you.
We'd like that. I promise.
Yes.
No elephants on the bridge. None. There will be none.
Yes, you got to put that in quickly. No elephants in the Bahamas.
Yeah, this time bring Amanda.
No, I'm so happy to have our 5 new members joining our team. Looking forward to having them work in our community. So, you know, they have a lot of energy. Looking at the information that Rotary and Nadia had put up, you know, looking at all the different things that they like, you know, I was happy to see that. Oh, there's Amanda. There's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Hi.
Oh, there we go.
Nice to see you, girl.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Sheila.
Yeah, I was telling Louis, we're all looking forward to coming over to your island next year.
See you all next year.
Chantal, you got cut off?
No, 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 I was done. Once I saw Amanda, I knew to sit back. I was good.
Okay.
That was fine. That was fine.
Awesome.
Yes, but I think everyone must just be thinking about this weather. You know, it's hot and cold. I mean, hot and cool, and then more hot. So that's probably everyone is so cool. Like, it was very warm this weekend.
It was.
Yeah.
Pleasure. To the new members, before y'all log off of this call, you know, just expect if you see a call from Nadia, you know, just answer it. I'm not saying that I'm going to immediately put you on the program, but I am saying that I'm going to immediately put you on the program. So, you know, just look out for it. Right.
We can't block you.
Pardon?
We can't block you.
You cannot block me. It will not build goodwill and better friendships. I want to be your friend.
Is that what it is about? Friendship or work? Or both?
A little bit of both. It makes a little bit of both.
We are serving to change lives, right?
And for those new members who are still left on the call, I want to say welcome as well. It's so great to have you here formally. So this is my official welcome to all of you. Great to have you. Looking forward to serving with you.
Thank you.
Okay, so if there's no one else, we want to thank you so much for visiting with us here at the Rotary Club of Nassau. Know that you are always welcome, especially Gigi Louie and Amanda. So make sure you come on back next week. We'll be excited to have you all, okay? So everyone enjoy the rest of your day.
You
Thank
too.
you. Everyone enjoy your day.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.